Hello everybody, welcome on back to baseball here on youtube.com/ShaunasaurusRex, where you can catch fresh games of Mariners baseball every single day at 6 p.m. Pacific time, provided the Mariners are playing a baseball game. My name is Sean. This is the channel that you can subscribe to. Ring the bell, you'll be notified when I post new videos, and you can keep up with all the latest Mariners action. And if you'd like to go back and watch old seasons, I put those into a playlist. So I did the rough math, and there are 541, with a minor asterisk on top of it. 541, I guess, baseball-related videos between the last three seasons. There's a couple of them that are a little weird. There's an All-Star break. There's an All-Star break special on during last season with Backyard Baseball 2009, and then MLB The Show. I played every MLB The Show as a spring training exercise before last season. So it's not always the most recent stuff, but there's some stuff in there. I also did not put the Road to the Show episodes that I did into playlists, though I probably will do that and just kind of rebrand that whole section of the channel. So yeah, and I also realized yesterday, day before, something like that, when I was reorganizing some stuff during the move, that I have a copy of MVP NCAA Baseball '06. So if you want more baseball content after the season's over, maybe we take a look at that. I don't know. I was kind of what I was thinking about. I might, when I'm done with this, I might actually just throw a video up. Not throw a video up, but I might throw a video together and maybe use it as like a backdoor pilot on Thursday, something like that. See if people are interested. I don't know. We could throw it on some off days, I guess. Play as the Cougars. Oh, maybe we could play as... could maybe play as Gonzaga. That'd be kind of cool. All right. We are in game number 2 here of the series against Kansas City. Not a great offensive output yesterday. Pretty good defensively, which was a big positive. I think we're finally going to be into a bit of a better flow or rhythm with our bullpen, which has been not like an issue, but it has been strained with an injury, with a bad performance from a starter, just a bad performance in general back in Kansas City. And I don't think we ever quite were able to get it fixed. But I think we finally, with that day off and a couple of quality starts, really good starts from pitchers, I think we're able to kind of get that back into a better rhythm. Ryan Yarbrough is on the mound today, 5-10 with a 4.12 ERA, taking on Robbie Ray, looking for win number 20. He is 19-3 with a 1.48 ERA. We are 32 games ahead of the Astros. They're 4-6 in their last 10. We have clinched a playoff postseason appearance. We're looking today, possibly, to clinch the division and the best record in the league and home field advantage, and avoiding the wild card could be coming soon. It's going to have the correct format this year, which is good, and you'll be able to watch all of those games here on youtube.com/ShaunasaurusRex. So if you want to watch the computer play baseball, you can do that. Lefty, which means we're going to go ahead and throw Sam Haggerty in the mix. And we are going to throw him in the 3 spot. And we will put those 3 guys up top. And we're going to check some energies real quick. Colton Wong. Now we need a couple of lefties in case they go to the pen. We'll have 3 lefties, so I could probably break this bit up right here. He's batting cold, so we'll do that, and we will flip that. Actually, we'll do that. That's fine. So if there's a righty, you're going to have 4 in a row between the 8 and 1 spot. Should maybe drop. Maybe just flip that. 1, 2, yeah, 3. It's a wonky lineup. Oh, Evan White should probably get into the game. Hold on. He has good speed. Oh, Trammell? Oh, Trammell's lefty. He has good power against lefties, though. He shouldn't probably... I guess what I could... Now, Teoscar's got good speed. Yeah, but so does... Haggerty. You know what? We'll just won't worry. Oh shoot! Did it flip him into the lineup? Crap. No, it didn't. Thank God. Oh, thank God. Sometimes when it does that, it kind of just puts them in the lineup, and I realize I didn't do anything about that. Can you?
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show.
Great night for baseball. The Mariners tied for first place in the American League West.
On the Seattle Mariners.
Absolutely absurd. They were 10 games back not that long ago.
Right, we'll
but
be back to get this
because the Rangers have lost
this.
8 in a row, and they have gone 17-4 in their last 21 games. And the Astros seem like they're reeling as well.
So almost ready to get underway.
Absolutely wild. I talked about it just briefly yesterday. I don't typically talk about the real life stuff. I'm just kind of hearing. I'm hearing Digital Land and MLB The Show 23. I talked about it yesterday. I think that this needs to be a 6-0 series at home for the real life Seattle Mariners. We can afford a loss. I don't really want to lose, but we can afford a loss. But I think the real life Mariners, with who their top competition in the American League West is playing, it's got to be a 6-0. I know Kansas City's scrappy. I know Oakland's been playing better, but
that's a strike.
I don't think that matters for the Mariners. I don't think it can matter for the Mariners.
It's just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Okay. Clicked on all kinds of different stuff here for some reason. Hopefully you enjoyed this morning's taste test video.
That's in there, and it's 1-2. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And a base hit.
Yeah,
so
bad sinker. Darn it.
inning.
That's not the hit you want to give up. We have struggled against Kansas City, and we have struggled against Oakland, and it's been kind of situations like this. We give up a hit early. It's a bad location. We're okay, though. The issue is going to be, can we get it going offensively? And that is, I don't think, quite as clear. Because, ugh.
And a pitch. And a foul ball.
And we're going to be in trouble here. We need to get into a better rhythm.
The pitch. Cuts and misses. It's
we need to get into a better rhythm with runners, without runners on
like to punch out when they're on the mound because
out of the stretch.
They get on just the distraction that they create with
away
all
from
that
the stretch.
Speed over on the base pass. It can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Little lucky there.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
I think every infielder just goes like, Robbie, get the fuck away from that ball. Get out of here. What are you doing?
Drew Waters stands in.
We had a lot of those hits yesterday that we just saw. Just under it, like the swing timing's okay.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw. Safe.
Good steal of second right there, and now
good jump there. Good jump, good run.
Drive in the first run of this ball game. I like that they're trying to manufacture some offense early on.
Wow.
That misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
Runner at second, 2 down. And now a full count.
Yeah, let's bring it back here.
Goes down, swinging for the strikeout.
Okay, not the first inning. You know what? It's fine. It was a really bad sinker. Kind of left that one hanging there.
Baseball is on the show.
Didn't get too punished. Able to get back from it, or able to recover from it. That's what I was trying to say. Well, I didn't wake up enough before I just like sat down in here. I was like, play a video game.
This one, Ryan Yarborough.
5-10 record with a 4.12 ERA, 23 starts, 122.1 innings pitched, 137 hits, giving up a WHIP of 1.32.
You gotta have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters. Not nibble. Trusted his stuff can have late life.
Okay, cutter at 84, sweeping curve at 73, circle change at 81, sinker at 89. Everything coming out of his hand going to be real slow.
Jorge Mateo,
and you can see it right there. Oh boy.
Looks at ball one.
It's like looking at molasses, it feels. We're going to need to probably get
off the mark there. And it's 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up.
We're going to need to cash in on runs because we're going to get really slowed down by this. And if they bring in anybody that has like even like
now 2 balls
middlingly good velocity, we're going to have a lot of trouble. Okay, good timing on the cutter. It's a bad swing because it should be ball 3. That's a 4-pitch walk. We'll go 3-1 count.
The wind and the pitch.
But he has not hit inside the strike zone yet.
Fights it off. You'll see
there
another.
So Houston looks like they're going to give them a victory today.
2-2 now. Good eye right there.
Which means that the elimination number, should we win, I think is just 1. So we'd be able to finalize it tomorrow.
On the ground to the left, Eaton. Over to first. One
it's a
goal
bad,
bottom half of the first.
See, that's a bad start. That is a real bad start.
Enters the day 3rd in the American League batting race. Smash to the left side. Gets it to first. Rodriguez out of the play. Now here is Sam Haggerty. And there's a foul ball.
Late on the sinker. That's not good.
The pitch. And that is cut on and missed. And
everything about that felt bad.
Good eye right there. It's a good
we should have 1 on with 1 out. Actually, it probably would have been a 2-ball. Well, 298 speeds. It's an okay swing on pitch number 4 there. It's bad swing on pitch number 2 more than likely.
It's softly on the ground to third.
We should be able...
Fires to first. And very nicely done for the out.
This is a beautiful play. The bare hand grab at third. Throws off balance to first base to end the inning. If you play third base, it's got to be one of your favorite ones to watch.
Okay.
Back at T-Mobile Park, 2nd inning set to go. And now the first baseman, Nick Pratto. Hauls it in for the out.
Nice little...
MJ Melendez now at the plate.
Oh.
Ouch.
You always say how important it is to have a good feel for the game. I say after the game, you step into the box, I'll throw some fastballs at you.
No, actually, I think we're good, Chris. 2nd inning here, no score.
It's been doing that more. I don't know what the problem is.
Struck him out looking.
I mean, right before I threw that pitch, I was thinking, like, okay, this is the inning we got to get through
so 2 down now,
without runners on base and get into a good rhythm, and then I hit the guy immediately. Immediately hit him. That is not what we are looking for here. We throw a little knuckle curve.
Oh. That's a laser base hit.
That is probably going to score a run.
Round 2nd on his way to 3rd.
Get there, get there, get there, get there, get there, get there.
Safe at home. And it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Nice job at driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity.
Maybe a little too cute on that pitch right there.
And now the lefty. He goes down looking.
Kind of frustrating they got all the way to the wall. I thought it was actually a pretty good.
It's now 1-0. You're dialed in.
I thought it was a really good throw. It's just like a slight delay.
Back in Seattle.
As it was coming in, I saw that he was at third before it hit France's glove, and I thought we should have this, but it seemed like there was maybe a hitch with his throw.
He hits both righties and lefties. 0-1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
We're good. We're fine. We're fine. Don't get frustrated.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Ooh, that's a bad swing. That's circle change. Giving me a lot of trouble here. It doesn't help I'm looking low in the zone because I don't anticipate him throwing much up in the zone.
Ground ball right side.
Late on the cutter, that's fine. At least fouled it off.
Bounce to the left side.
Man, we're just getting such weak contact.
Zips it across. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Well struck right
Go,
field.
go, 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 go. Oh, God. J.P. Crawford, John Paul Crawford. Let's fucking go.
Barely got out of here. His fourth home run.
Let's
of
go.
the season.
Tie this
It's
fucking
1-1.
game.
He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one
that
over
feels
the fence is exactly
so
what he
good.
had in mind as well.
So good.
Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Ooh, let's take a look at the replay. I am actually very curious to see how close that was. Let's take a quick look at the replay. That's our first hit of the game. Not exactly what you're looking for, but I've been following the MLB home run tracker. That thing is so fascinating. It's decently close. I don't know if he has the, like, can he get over, Can he get over and try and snag it back? I guess would be the question. But I am right on that.
51 away. Teoscar Hernandez.
We're good. Cutter finally saw it up in the
Mariners.
zone. Crawford, more power against lefties, surprisingly.
That misses off the outside edge.
And we got this game all tied up at 1. So the hit batter comes back to bite us, but we're able to get right back to it. Crawford had a leadoff home run yesterday. First pitch of the game.
In the air, out towards
That
left
sucks.
center. Waters.
This was more what we saw yesterday.
Puts the
It was like
squeeze on that
probably a
one.
pitch that I should
Well, there's
crush.
2 away.
Just off a bad spot on the bat and
So
just
here's
can't get it
Murphy
driven
now.
out.
Good power.
Good
Not
timing,
great
just a little
in the
under it.
OBP department. Check swing, no appeal.
Thank you for the check
That
swing.
pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
Into center.
Bad part of the bat
Waters
again.
drifts towards it.
Just too aggressive. Too
Puts the
aggressive
squeeze on
here.
it, and that's the 3rd out. But a run scores in the inning as this solo home run ties things up. All even at 1 apiece.
I'd say the effort to get the ball was
And
pretty
welcome
spot
back.
on.
All set for the start of the inning. Nicky Lopez up to the plate. Ray back to work. And a bunt towards third. And he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. Lopez goes 5 feet 11 inches, hitting leadoff in today's game. He's usually a third baseman.
yesterday
but
we
today
saw-
he's the designated hitter.
someone go for a bunt and just take a shot to the face. I was just thinking about that. Like, set up for a bunt. It was a really bad pitch.
Fires.
They just ate it and had to take the
Still
strike.
0-2.
Like, well, all of this went wrong.
The 0-2. Got him. One gone here.
Ooh. Not a good pitch, but
Well, he really filled up the strike zone in that at bat until that final pitch. And as a
Still
hitter,
got the-
you
still got
sense
the
that they're
strike on.
coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode, and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that makes you chase, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Samad Taylor steps in for the Royals. Struck out swinging his first time. That one's in there, 0-1. And that's downstairs
just
outside.
missed. Just missed.
Bounced out to short.
Let's go, Crawford.
Slings it across. And that quickly 2 away.
The pitch count's a little bit high. It's probably not
And now the
too
right
bad,
fielder, Edward Olivares.
but I would like, maybe a quick inning or
And
two
first
might.
offering is fouled off.
Oh, geez, Louise.
Olivares, 27 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings.
There we
through it,
go.
And that's a strikeout.
Circle
I think the key
change.
is
Let's
arm action
go.
on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong.
The second baseman, Colton Wong.
And a pitch. Ball one, no
That's a great take right
strikes.
there. Just, nice and slow.
Now a fly ball to right center.
Get out.
Pops over the
Ooh,
ball, and that's an
automatic double. Let's
There's
go.
something really nice about getting yourself
Our best
an
contact has
automatic
been with
double
same
like that.
side,
You get to
hitters.
stroll into second base without having to worry
Perfect,
about a
perfect.
throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put
God,
one
I
in
want
the
a
gap
seafoam
so you
green
can
jersey.
jog home as well.
I want it.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. That misses.
Good take
That's
right there.
ball one.
1, looking up in the zone. 2, don't get too amped,
In the air, right field. Olivares moving under it. And puts the squeeze on
I
that.
mean-
And there's one down.
That is so frustrating.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. Jorge Mateo
Just
now.
late on it, okay.
Grounded out his first time up. Right side, Taylor.
I guess at
Throws
least
to
advance the
first,
runner.
And that's an out.
This is not what I'm looking
So
for.
digging in, Julio Rodriguez. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Out to center.
That'll do it.
And it drops in.
All of this is ugly.
Third
It's
into
so
score.
ugly.
They take the lead.
I hate it.
2-1.
Well done.
But I had to
Drives
deal
in
with
the
this
run.
yesterday,
When you
too.
flare
We
the
were
ball
lucky to get a
behind
home
second
run
base, it's
in
really
today's
tough
game,
spot
but
for anyone to
this
get
was
to.
yesterday's game,
You're
too.
never trying to
Just
do
a
that as a
lot of
hitter,
little
but when
bloop
you
shots.
do, I'll tell you what,
Gotta
you're
be
yelling
patient,
at it
move
the
station to
entire way.
station.
Yeah. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into
Settle
motion.
down. It's a cutter way up in the
Next
zone.
is the designated hitter, Sam Haggerty. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Probably actually, I feel like you'd be able to run on him pretty good because his pitches are pretty slow.
Step off, throw to first, and he's back safely.
I don't know if we take a chance with it. So the thing, oh, that's a bad swing. So the thing is, Julio Rodriguez has 98 speed. Haggerty has 72 power.
The pitch. Bounced up the middle. Taylor. They get the force, and that is that. But the
Oh,
RBI
my
single
goodness.
pushes across a run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game.
He's just
back after
living
this
in the
on
bottom of
show.
the zone, and I fucking hate it.
Welcome back as we go to the top of the fourth. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Drew Waters. That's
It is pretty wild that our best pieces of contact have been
just haven't produced
lefty
as many
lefty.
competitive at bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Yeah, that's probably like the best way to play against me.
Here's the
Just put it
0-2.
in play.
Swing and a miss.
I'll give you a weird defensive
Good
play here and
catch
there.
up to the heater.
I'll either just
Nick
throw an
Pratto.
error
He's
or
over
I'll
one.
be confused by what the game does.
Pratto.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Kicks and deals. Got him looking. That's
Out
a
of the sinker,
strikeout.
huh?
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Melendez batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Gets a piece.
Bad fastball
and
right
stays
there.
alive.
Lucky he was late on it.
Next pitch misses.
kind of a bad
1-2
pitch, huh?
to count. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base
Couldn't
hit.
get there. Those are the hits I hate. Giving up the most. 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Really nice
We're
job
about
with
to get out of this
hitting that
inning.
at-bat. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
At the belt and fires. A swing and a miss.
That's a
and
really,
that's strike one.
really bad slider.
On the ground, right side. They take the force out, and that is that. Royals lead
Okay.
one, and they trail it here.
We're doing
2-1.
good, recovering. I'm a little worried. We're through 4 turns for the Royals.
Bottom of
And
the
we've
inning,
given up a lot of
and now
hits.
for Seattle.
And I think that
Time
just
for
throws
Reds.
off my rhythm with the starter a little bit. But we have a 2-1 lead. We're used to playing tight games
Big
against
lefty
this
turns,
Royals
kicks,
team.
deals. And that's down and away. There's a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
Too late. Yeah. Damn.
Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one missed. The wind of the pitch.
Got me.
him.
Absolutely
And now
got
one
me.
away.
Was not looking for a sinker in that
And
spot.
stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
He's
Something.
pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Fuck me.
And a swing and a miss.
See, that sinker's at 85, and I'm late on it. That is not good.
In the dirt, catcher has it, fires the first.
Fucking
In time
Christ.
for the second out.
I
Good job
hate
to
this
clean it
pitcher.
up
I
after
hate
the
this
drop
pitcher
third
so
strike.
much.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Pitch misses inside. 1-0.
He's forcing me to be patient, and I just can't do it. I have no interest in doing that.
This to center field. Waters moving under this one. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nobody left for Seattle.
So many
They lead
fucking
it
hits
2-1.
like that this series. I am so lucky Kansas City is not a good team. if Kansas City made the playoffs, I might get eliminated. I feel so confident
Back
against
here at
like
the ballpark,
San
now
Diego,
for the 5th inning, leading off Nate
Houston,
Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The
and then
range
you
is
just
really
go like,
good,
"Oh,
but
Kansas
the
City."
arm just stands
No,
out and he
they're
makes
a
all the
fucking nightmare.
plays.
Foul.
The 0-1. And strike 2.
Not where I want to be with either of those pitches. I don't love the locations.
Going to count 1 and 2.
That's a really good
Actually, don't
take.
really love any of those locations.
The
Kinda
line
off
to the
today.
pitch.
This is
On
what I'm
the
talking
ground.
about. It's not in a good flow. Crawford got
Crawford
him.
throws to first in time. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. So up next, number 46. First pitch,
There
and
we
that's
go.
in for a strike. Just missed. One down, base is empty. That one lifted to left. Mateo has a beat on it.
Boy, I am not
Snags it for the
Not
second
in a good-
out.
consistently not in good spots, defensively or offensively.
Back to
with
the top of the lineup. And
with
next
the
up for the
pitching.
Royals, Nicky Lopez. That one's in there.
That's a good
strike
pitch.
one.
That's a little more what I'm looking for. Also, I don't know why I said a little more. That's exactly what I'm looking for.
The 1-1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Royals bats are quiet there. And our score remains 2-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's Tom Murphy.
The catcher, John
Okay.
Murphy.
And the pitch. And there's the strike.
Fuck. I mean, that is the pitch I am looking for.
Oh and 2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And he deals. Liner to second and
Damn.
picked on the hop. The throw. And
Damn.
that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Colton Wong up to hit.
Good
Doubled his
positioning
first
by
time
the
up.
Kansas City defense.
Bounced and that got the
Oh,
pitcher.
for the love of God. Are you
Sends it to
serious?
first. And a couple of quick outs.
Oh my
Eugenio
God.
Suarez up to hit now. 0 for 1 with a fly out. Ground ball up the middle.
I hate everything about this. This is
Tosses to first. Out with room
so
to spare,
fucking
and that's the
irritating.
inning.
Are you serious?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3
How many
go the
pitchers
Mariners.
of mine
As
have
they're
gotten hit over the
add
last
to their
week?
2-1 lead.
And they get on base every fucking time? That time's like, oh, no problem. It's just an easy play.
Back at T-Mobile Park.
I am
now the
so
number 2
frustrated.
hitter, Savant
Fuck, I
Taylor.
hate playing Kansas City.
Out towards
I don't think
left
a sentence
center.
anyone's ever
Mateo
said, but
trying to get
Jesus.
Hauls it in for the out.
They have exactly what it takes to beat me. It forces my patience, and I don't have that.
Very start.
Now at the plate, Edward
Oh, look at that. We can
Olivares.
win the AL
Three-pitch
West.
strikeout last time
Clinches
up.
with a win.
Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
In there for strike 1. And that one missing.
Boy, we
low.
saw that a lot last season against Kansas City.
And a pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1 and 2.
We saw Clinch with a win a lot for the last week of the season. He just could not get it
This is
together.
the zone. 2 and 2.
Try a little knuckle curve. It's kind of cheeky.
On the ground, right side.
But hey, there we go. I am able to induce what I have been suffering from all goddamn game. Fuck.
Next to hit, Drew Waters. A switch hitter batting right.
No, interesting.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Mateo has a beat on it. He makes the grab.
So we're through 5.5.
Nothing doing here this half. Top
We
of
still
the order,
lead by
2 up
1.
in the home half of the 6th.
I
It's
gotta
the
get this guy
Mariners
out.
2 and
I
the
need
Royals 1.
anyone other than this fucking pitcher.
And welcome back. Well, we go bottom 6.
0 for
There's
6.
the Mariners
Oh, that
leadoff man,
sucks.
Jorge Mateo. Yarbrough back to work. Right field down the
It's
line,
late.
and that one slices foul. And here it comes. Slapped
Man,
foul.
early.
0-2 now.
That's a ball.
Lucky that was not counted as a swing.
And now 2-2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Not in
Ooh,
time.
the
He's
speed.
safe.
Ooh, the
Protecting
speed.
with strikes on him and putting the ball in play speaks to cutting down the strikeouts, shortening up with 2 strikes.
There we go.
So,
Good
man
adjustment there.
aboard. And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. 1 for 2. And first offering is
Thank
fouled
God.
off.
Thank God that was foul. What a terrible pitch.
Mateo on at first, nobody out. Rodriguez in his 2nd season, 22 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year.
Ugh.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
The flip, they get the force as they pass up the chance at the double play. Not in time at first.
Well, they tried.
It's a fielder's choice. Sam Haggerty up next for the Mariners. Snap throw to first. Back in there standing.
Now, at least in this case, we can get out of the double play. So it might be worth a shot at a steal. Earlier, I thought...
Hard
There
ground
we go.
ball base knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds
Earlier,
it
I was thinking, you know
second
what,
and
2
1
outs. I
down.
don't need to get out number 3 on the base paths. We can just kind of
We saw the numbers coming into the ball game.
see if we can do something with Haggerty.
Help his team win.
And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Ty France. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That's a bad swing.
Pretty
Can't
frugal
be that
guy.
swing.
He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Fuck.
On the ground to short, and it gets by him. Here comes the throw. Not in time. He's safe. As a
Thank you,
run
Ty
scores on the
France.
play.
Thank you to the speed of
He wasn't
Julio
afraid to get 2
Rodriguez.
strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread
And
out.
a little bit of
but
breathing
he
room
got
as we
the job
go
done right there.
toward the last third of this game.
And the Royals manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Ryan Yarbrough done for the night, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
What?
So they turn things over to the
They are
righty,
up to
Nick
it.
Wickgren.
Well, he's been hit pretty
Ooh,
hard at times
Wickgren.
this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. He's already homered in this game.
95 on a 4-seam fastball. That is a massive upgrade. 88 on a slider. 88 on a changeup.
In there at the
Ooh,
knees.
there's a 92
And
mile
it's
an hour
0-1.
fastball. Of course, it's low in the zone.
That one missing inside. Ground ball could be 2. Taylor. Quick feed to second for 1. Over to first. Safe.
Gonna be a real tough play there.
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
We're doing a good job here. Thankfully, I mean, we're for once the small ball kind of.
And that's in there for strike 1.
For once, you know, weak contact actually kind of benefits me. We've gotten a little lucky in this inning to have it still going. Avoided a couple of double plays, which has been nice.
Into center and a base hit. In comes the
Finally, a pitcher that we can get something on. Let's go.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So 2 down. Tom Murphy digs in now. That's ripped. Base hit. Crawford headed for the plate. The tag,
Oh my
and
God.
that's out number 3, inning over.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid.
That was not as bad, or a wow.
Nick Pratto.
So that's about what I thought we would get when I was trying to throw somebody out with France.
After scoring runs, this is where you're
What
looking
the
for
fuck?
that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Ball 1 there.
Well, these Royals need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs. Now, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me
I mean,
off.
it wasn't even that good of a
He
throw.
stayed
It was so
focused
far
and made
up the
a nice
line.
catch right there.
But Crawford just couldn't get around the. Couldn't like get past the catcher.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The pitch. Towards first. France. The flip to the pitcher covering. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for the Royals, the left fielder.
2 outs. Base is empty. And now it's Kyle Isbell. There's a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front.
Oh, I
right-handers
want that
pulling
one.
Change up in the
Oh, I
stands,
want it.
and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Okay, what are we doing here? I must not be hitting it as firm as I think I am. Bam, bam.
Left-hand batter waits. Goes down looking.
Okay, so we're going to go with a Castillo Seawald close here.
4-1 ball game.
It's a big bottom of the 6th to get that.
Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Colton Luong.
Couple of insurance
Right-hander
runs
back
there.
to work. Just
It's a good take
missed.
right there.
Next pitch is outside. Right through there for a strike.
That's fine. I'm looking much further up in the zone. Wasn't going to do anything with it anyway. Ooh, that's not a good swing.
Two and two. Fouled off
Bad
the plate.
swing.
They'll do it again. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Touches down. That's a hit. The throw into second.
Oh my God.
Out. Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
That's 2 bad base running decisions in a row.
Foul ball.
I was a little too aggressive. I thought that was going to split the defenders.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you
2
get
really
that
bad
out.
sliders.
So the batting order turns over. And now for Seattle, Jorge Mateo. 1 for 3. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Foul ball there.
That's definitely been an improvement that I've made. I was thinking about it. Should be, 1 on with 1 out, but it really should have been bases loaded with 2 outs.
Reliever. That's out to
Just
center
gotta
field.
give yourself those opportunities.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That is the inning. Mariners go down quietly there as they hold on to a 4-1 lead.
I know I'm not great with, bases loaded. I'm not great with 2 outs. I'm not, there's a lot of
We're at the top of the
places where you go like, I could improve.
Nate Eaton.
But, I must have bumped my monitor or something. But, you got to give yourself that chance.
The pitch.
Because you never know. Put it in play. Who knows
Swing
what
and a ball
happens.
popped up. 1 down.
Do we get another 8 innings out of our starter here?
Number 46 will hit next.
Play Dungan.
And first offering is
Operation
fouled
did
off.
fail yesterday, so that dynamic difficulty might seem a
Left-hand
little
hitter
weird.
waits.
That's a ball.
Breaking ball clips the corner. That's a strike. Base knock center field.
Probably.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line
We'll
drive.
keep it
into
going
center
lefty
field.
on lefty. I know we're getting to
Batting
time
with
number
1
4
down,
through the.
takes a strike. Just a
Through the
slow
lineup.
ground ball this time. Suarez.
That's fine.
tosses to
Take the
first.
1.
2 away.
That's a
Couple of
good
pitches
smart
and a
play
quick
right there.
Up next to the Royals.
Samant Taylor steps in for the Royals.
I could bring in Castillo here.
Off the mark there.
Just
Ball
missed.
1.
Damn it.
Swing and a ball lifted to center
Colton
field.
got it.
Brings
Okay.
it in.
So we'll go ahead and we'll go
that will
8
end
with
the
the starter again. We'll leave
So
Castillo
1-0 for
up just in
Kansas City,
case.
And they trail it 4-1.
Though I feel pretty good going in with Munoz here with a save opportunity on the line. Provided we don't get any more runs, which is also a good reason to keep
Back
Castillo
now,
up.
the
Because if
pitcher
we
on the
knock
mound
ourselves
as we
out of
roll
save
into the
contention,
bottom of the 8th.
Castillo
Taylor
comes in,
Clark.
finishes
He
things
last
up.
pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty
Taylor.
fresh.
Clark.
And stepping in for the Mariners,
Way to go.
Julio Rodriguez. Outfield
center
playing
fielder.
very deep, not wanting
98 on a
anything over
4
their
seam,
heads.
91 on a slider, 90 on a circle change. All of those pitches
That one drifts
are
inside.
of a higher
That's a good
velocity than
miss
the
off
starter.
The inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate, where this guy could do some real damage.
And another ball.
No strike.
Fouled off. He was late.
Real late. Pretty good spot on the bat though.
Line drive and foul ball.
Real early on that one. All right, let's see if we can.
Right-hander kick steals.
Ooh,
and
the slider
misses.
way
It's a
outside.
strikeout. And
Oh,
Chris,
that's a
a
bad-
way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
That one finds
It was a good look. It was a good adjustment there. You can see looked high on the first one, looked a little lower on the second one. Good take right there.
And 1 and 2.
That's a great take right there.
For me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at bat. I don't think he'll.
Yeah, let's go.
He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Mariners can clinch AL West with a win today. Let's go.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
That'll drop.
They fired in quickly.
This is what we've been looking for. Just better pieces of contact. That drops. Better piece of contact that drop in front of the friggin'.
You're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
At the plate, J.P. Crawford. In there,
Wow.
and it's 0-1.
Got it.
Haggerty on second. France over at first with 1 away.
It's a great take right there.
And it's a ball and a strike.
Astros win 11-0.
And the right-hander deals. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Waters pulls that one down, and there are 2 outs.
That's a good hold. Good hold. He's missed a couple of throws to third
Now it's
to
the
like
right fielder, Teoscar
make sure that the
Hernandez.
runner doesn't advance.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And there's a strike.
Starting
Cold
a
night
little
like
lower in
tonight,
this one.
last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out
Ooh,
front.
Sean,
so
no.
off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul
Dang,
ball.
I did not. I mean, obviously it was late
First and
regardless.
second, 2
But
down.
thought I was a little higher up there.
Hit weakly on the ground. Eaton. They take the force out.
That's pretty
that
unfortunate.
ends the inning.
That's pretty unfortunate.
Mariners leave a couple.
10 hits,
They
only
needed
4
4
runs.
to 1.
Not what we're looking for. Don't even have my substitution ready. But that's okay. That's okay. Sometimes gotta let it play out a little bit.
New inning.
It's a disappointing ending, though. Let's see. Righty switch lefty.
Started and to the plate for Kansas City.
Yeah.
Edward Olivares.
Munoz,
So out of the
47
bullpen
to
for the
50, saves an
Mariners,
opportunity.
Andres
57
Munoz.
innings pitched, under
And if you
200
dig
ERA.
into his
82 to
arm
3
His
strikeouts to
numbers are
walks.
really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these guys better be ready to swing the bats.
And a pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul. Munoz, in his 5th season, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a 2-seamer. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasting
There we
right
go.
past him.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out,
Get
you
the
get
F out of
set
here,
in,
huh?
You feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the guys that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Waters stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a broken bat roller towards third. Scoops it up barehanded.
Got him.
Time. Got him.
Holy
Slider
moly.
like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Broke the bat. Thankfully didn't hit Munoz. Nice bare hand play.
Last
So you take a look at where that broken bat went. Woo! Right at the feet of Munoz. Obviously, you're kind of... the baseball gods are in charge once a broken bat starts flying, but thankfully Nothing happens
Chance
to
for the
another
Royals.
pitcher.
Nick Pratto steps in for the Royals. First offering misses the mark.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a miss as he was late. The 1-1. And there's a ball.
Ooh, that's a strike. Sir, that is strike 2.
Fly ball down the
All
line.
right.
He's
Mariners
got it.
win.
Ball game.
Munoz
And
comes
the
through with a
Mariners
save.
add
Not
another
the cleanest
to
of
their
games,
winning
a
streak.
really frustrating pitcher to see, but we do eke out a victory, which is good.
Now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that these guys are playing at right now. And that's one of those things. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to disturb things. Make sure the clubhouse guy is giving you the same good food he's been giving you all along. And you can keep this win streak going.
4-1 the final here today.
Robbie Ray gets the victory, his 20th win of the season.
I'm John
Save
Shelby
number
saying so
48.
long from T-Mobile Park in Seattle.
Crawford coming through. That was such a huge home run. Being able to tie that game up was monstrous right there. Really bad decision to run with Crawford. Though the throw actually was not very good. It was just a lucky... It was lucky he was up the third baseline rather than the first baseline. It happens. Nothing to be too irritated about. I should be more irritated about my... Well, I should be more irritated with the send for Colton Wong the second. That was a really bad base running thing. Thought it was going to split the defenders. Had time to turn him around and probably get him back to first base. I shouldn't have sent Crawford. It's a bad throw, though. It just went up the correct line. Otherwise, you know, if that throw was just on the other side, it's like, oh, what a great send. Oh, cool, great. Fantastic. Good job, Sean. It just didn't break my way, right? So then, you know, because of that, you don't get that bases loaded situation with 2 outs. It's like, got to give yourself a chance. But it's fine. It's fine. I mean, except they're so far up the line. Robbie Ray is your player of the game. He also gets the win. 8 innings pitched. He gave up 4 hits, struck out 10. No walks and 1 earned on his line. Ryan Yarbrough, he gets the loss. 5.1 innings pitched, 6 hits, 2 strikeouts. He gets tagged for 4 earned runs, but does not give up any walks. Save number 48 for Andres Munoz, as the Mariners take 2 of 3 from Kansas City, looking for a sweep tomorrow. We've won 8 in a row, and this one was a little more frustrating just because of Ryan Yarbrough's pitching style. You look at it and you go, ooh, 5-10. Holy shit. You look at his ERA and you go, oh man, we should do really well. And then you see how slow his pitches are and how consistently he wants to just be in the bottom of the zone. Led to a lot of really weak contact. I said it several times throughout the game, but forcing those patient innings, which is not my strong suit at all. It was kind of a perfect storm for me to lose a game to a team that I should be probably beating by more than 3 runs. But hey, we come through defensively, do a nice job recovering after the 1 earned run that Robbie Ray gave up. Do a much better job throughout the rest of the game, get another save, and we've gotten 2 starts, Logan Gilbert and Robbie Ray, 8 innings from each of those guys, and we've only had to use Munoz out of the bullpen, which is fantastic here in this homestand. Seattle notable players, J.P. Crawford helped us tie that game. That run was huge. We had done absolutely nothing in that first inning, and then you give up the kind of the bad run, and you start to, in my head, I start to worry. I go like, oh shit, like this could really start to pile up on itself if we can't get this tied soon. If we have to wait till the 5th or the 6th inning, it's going to start, like, that desperation is going to start coming in. But Crawford got it just out of the park, and that's all we needed to reset the game and go into that 3rd inning with a fresh start. And we were able to take advantage of it and get a run and win the game. Colton Wong, 2 for 3. He had a double and a run. Julio Rodriguez was 1 for 4. He knocked in a run and scored a run. Ty France, 2 for 4 with a ribby. So that'll do it for today's game, Saturday afternoon game. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you'd like to see the rest of the season, be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos. You can catch Mariners baseball at 6 p.m. Pacific time every single day. We're going to hope that this saves. This has been a real problem over the last month, a little longer. once we started approaching game number 100, this has been like a real problem. It consistently fails, and then when I go try to manually save, the game crashes. Thankfully, I haven't lost any data yet, but oh my god. Oh my god. Thankfully, the Microsoft Cloud data should be fine, which is something that I very much appreciate, even if I think it kind of... I loaded up a game the other day that, like, the cloud data was just taking forever to sync, and I don't know why. It's kind of a weird game, too. It was something that I had played in the past, but it just, like, cloud data was not syncing. It is very weird. Might be on my dashboard. Yeah, operation failed. Okay. Yeah, it's getting a little worrisome. So we will advance the day. Bobby Miller, on the mound, 2-0 with a 1.46 ERA. I believe Bobby Miller pitched in one of the games. Yeah, he pitched. He was the enigma. We really struggled against him back in that game where we lost 13-2, and it was not a question. He pitched really well. He's pitched 12 innings. He has a 1.46 ERA with a 2-0 record. That's who we get to face. He got his first win against us, which was very frustrating. But defensively and pitching-wise, we got absolutely obliterated, so it kind of didn't matter. It was maybe the most embarrassing loss that we've had, but if he's managed to rack up a 2-0 record, this might be start number 3 for him. What's that? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe it's start number 3 and he got a no decision in the other one, but this might be a good pitcher. Either way, that's who we are facing tomorrow. 2-0 with that 1.46 ERA. George Kirby is on the mound. He is back from injury, which is good. 13-3 with a 1.69 ERA. Nice. Let's take a look at the standings. 32 games ahead of the Houston Astros, and we have clinched a postseason appearance. It said that we could clinch with a win, but I guess it thought that the Astros would lose. If we win, we will win the division tomorrow, which will be good. So there you go. I don't know. It said win with a whatever. Doesn't matter. We can do what we failed to do last season, which is clinch a division against the Kansas City Royals. Can we do it? Tune in tomorrow, 6 p.m. Pacific time, right here on the channel, and you will be able to watch that. Subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified. Stuff. You know how it goes. Thanks again for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's game, and we'll see you tomorrow for Game 3 against Kansas City in our Sunday best. Good sports. Go Mariners.